Miss Horace. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing just great. I'm so happy to see you, and I'm excited. I just can't wait to hear about the new district manager and how everything is going at work. Just tell me, how's everything going? How are you doing?
I'm doing good at work, and everything is going wonderful. And he came in on Monday, and he first off, the first impression is always good. He walked in, he introduced himself to me, and he wanted to know my position and what I was working on. And then he introduced himself to each and every employee, and he asked the same questions. Whereas our other district manager walks in, and she is just like, she never spoke to us or anything. And the difference between them is he made us feel relaxed. We wasn't so tensed up and so worried about him walking in and what we had to do or didn't do, what we did wrong or didn't do wrong. He walked in with a pleasant attitude, and that's the way I think it should be.
Okay, so you're feeling elated because this new district manager seems to be, the morale is up because he seems to be concerned about the people.
Yes, he is very concerned, and I think that was one of his points when he came in, to make sure that we knew that he's wanting to work with us, and he's low key. He's a business person. He expects things of you, and let's see, what is the correct word? He expects us to do our job, and he know we'll have faults. There'll be time you won't get things done, but the difference between him and her, our other district manager, is he listens and she didn't. It was either her way or no way, and he goes by the experience. And so that's what I like. And he told us one of his things was open book policy, and that's a good thing. And so he gave us his cell number and email address, that if you have any problems that you are, even to the employees, because us as managers, we have it anyway, but he gave it to each and every one and let them know that if something come up that we think is not right, or if it's something good that we want, to call him and let him know. Shoot him an email and let him know about it, and he'll see what he can do about it. And that's the good thing that we didn't have before, because what we had was like a destruction, and like he's coming in and building up the morale again, and the employees are just eating it up. And that's the best thing that we've had in a long time. And I'm really enjoying that, because I'm retiring in March, and my people and the person that I'm training to replace me, I'm training them and letting them know that the apron string has been cut, and that they're going to have to be independent. They're going to have to come in, they know their job, have a game plan. I want them to be self-starters and be motivated. And as with the new district manager, I see all of that and everything, not just my people, but the other ones in the other area. They're so motivated, and that's a good thing.
You're feeling excited because this new district manager is a people person.
Yes.
He's concerned about the people.
Yes. And he wants the employees happy, because if your employees are happy, you're going to have good workers. If the morale is down in the store, if they're miserable, why do we want the customers? Why do we care about the customers? We don't care whether they come in and buy what they buy. I mean, it's not to us. We're not being treated right. And so he's fair, and that's what he's coming in and want the employees to know, that they do care. And compared to what we had before, which she didn't care. She knew her job, but it was just her personality, that she was so all about her and all about the dollar, and she forget that without us, it would be no her, and she wouldn't have the job that she had. And he comes in, and he's completely different. He realizes if you don't have good employees, then they can take his job. He won't have a job, or the store can shut down, because you want your employees to be treated right and to be nice, and then they're going to be nice to your customers, and that's what pays everyone. And right now we have good customer service. And I remind everyone of the 10-foot rule, and that is, if a customer is within 10 feet, you are to acknowledge them, you ask them what they need, and take them to the merchandise if they would like you to. You don't point. You go show them. You walk them to the merchandise. And that's better than at any store, because at any store you go in, they don't do that. They'll turn their head and run and hide from you.
Okay.
And we're not like that. We're people. We care about our customers. And since he's been back, that's what's been happening.
Yeah, and you're feeling ecstatic and excited because you no longer feel like you have to be responsible for the employees.
Right. I don't feel like anymore, like in one of the sessions I was talking about, I'm like carrying that burden around like I was responsible for each and every one of my associates. And that I'm not. I realize that's not for me. They're there on a job to do a job. It is their responsibility to do their job. And when I hold my rallies in the morning and afternoon, that is what I'm focusing on, encouraging people and letting them know you see it, you solve it, you own it, you do it. You don't see it, run and tell somebody else is there, you take care of it. And that's the best policy that we have. And so it's gotten everybody back on track, and we remind them because we make them repeat it and everything. And teamwork. If you have teamwork, you got a great, your day will go so much better. If everyone work together, like I tell them, together we stand, divided we fall. And that's the best motto I can leave with them as my retirement come up.
Oh, and you sound so excited about your retirement. You feel you're feeling excited
Yes, I am.
because you realize that you cannot actually carry these other employees and determine how they feel. Although you want them to work with this new manager, you're excited because you cannot force him to do this.
Right. I'm excited because they just needed to be motivated. They were just beat down. And now that the morale is up and we have someone that's coming in and letting them know that he wanted care and that as long as they're doing what they're supposed to, he will back them. And he backed the managers first. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then he's not going to sit around and say, hey, blah, 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 this and that. He's going to write them up and take actions. Whereas when the other district manager came in, all she did was just yell and beat the employees down. Her managers and all the employees, she just made them feel so bad. It's just, the morale just went down, and now it's better. And so I'm just like really excited for them and excited about the new district manager.
Yeah, and you sound excited. You feel excited. You're excited about several things: about the new district manager, about your retirement,
Yeah.
and also
Really about
the
the retirement.
and also you feel like you can relax now and be excited about the retirement, and also
Yes.
about the new employees,
Yes.
about the not the new one, but the employees
The
being
employee.
able to function on their own.
Yeah, because it's a good company, and I've been with it. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have been there 35 years. Woohoo! And like I said, I'm feeling better about it. Then I feel better because as being the Kmart mom, I'm the one been there the longest. It just makes me feel like I'm leaving on a good note, and it's not like I'm abandoned ship. It's like I'm leaving and they're gonna be good. They're gonna be okay.
And you're confident. You're feeling confident. I can tell you're feeling confident now that because you realize that you cannot force employees to accept the new manager. And although you can't force them, you do want them to have a good relationship
Right.
with the new manager. And now that you're retiring, you're ready to retire, and you can retire at peace without
Yeah.
worrying about them.
Right.
Am I understanding what you're saying?
Yes. Yes, you are. And it's just, and before, it was just like one of my sessions, I was talking about how I just worry about them and I just won't, like if they're going to be able to do this or if they can do that. And now I don't worry about that. It's just that I know they can do it and they will do it. And they want to do it is the main thing. Before, they didn't care. And now they care. And if you have people caring and everything's falling into place, I feel like they give the new district manager a chance. And that's what I told them. I said, don't listen to anyone else's opinion about someone else. You have to form your own opinion. So, and that's why they were asking me, what did I think? And I said, it doesn't matter what I think. It's a matter of what do you think? And so that was one of the things that I tried, and then I let them see on their own, and they saw that he is a good person. and that he is going to discipline if need be. And that's just part of any job. You know, you have to be ready if you have to be able to take constructive criticism. And our other district manager was given negative criticism 24/7, and he's not. And that's the good thing. So when he does give it, people are able to take it and deal with it and do what they need to do to make their job right.
Very good, Miss Harris. I feel like we've come a long way today.
Yes, we
I
have.
feel like that you you're ecstatic, you're excited, you're feeling very good about the new employees because you realize that you cannot control, that it's not your responsibility on how they are going to accept this new manager, and you do want them to accept this new manager. You do want everything to work out with them and the new manager. And I thank you for coming in today. And just have a blessed day, and we will talk again next week.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay.